It was a Monday morning, August 6, 1945. In Hiroshima, the sun climbed high. People started their day. Children walked to school. Adults went to work. No one knew what was coming. A normal morning soon to be shattered. The city pulsed with quiet life, unaware. High above, an American B-29 bomber, the Enola Gay. It carried a single terrible weapon, Little Boy they called it, an enriched uranium gun-type bomb. Its mission to unleash devastation, to force an empire to its knees. The crew prepared. The target approached. History held its breath for a moment. At 8:15 a.m., the bomb fell. It exploded several hundred meters above. Designed for maximum destruction, a silent, terrible release. Then a flash, brighter than 1,000 suns. A searing, unimaginable light. It seared the sky, the ground, everything. The world turned white, then black. The heat was instantaneous, intense, overwhelming, thousands of degrees Celsius. It vaporized everything near the hypocenter. A shockwave followed, a colossal hammer blow. It flattened buildings for miles. Wood, stone, steel all succumbed. Hiroshima became a raging inferno. A city turned to hell on earth. The destruction was absolute. A vibrant city moments before, now a wasteland of rubble and fire. Buildings were gone, roads vanished, the landscape unrecognizable. Charred, smouldering, silent, only the skeletons of a few structures stood, testaments to the inferno. The initial blast had done its work. A civilization erased in seconds. The human cost was immediate and catastrophic. Tens of thousands died instantly, perhaps 100,000 souls, incinerated by the heat, crushed by collapsing structures, their clothing burned away, their skin scorched by the thermal pulse. Screams filled the smoke-choked air, a chorus of unimaginable pain. Among the ruins, a haunting sight, shadows on stone. Outlines of people caught in that last moment, sitting on steps, walking down a street. The intense heat and light bleached the stone, but where a body stood, it blocked the rays, leaving a permanent dark silhouette, a person's final fleeting imprint. These human shadows spoke of lives vanished, a chilling testament to the bomb's power. Survivors emerged from the wreckage, dazed, burned, bleeding, their clothes in tatters, skin hanging loose. They stumbled through the ruins, desperate for water, for help, searching for family, for friends, but often finding only more death. The city was a vast open grave. The living envied the dead, some said. Chaos reigned supreme in the ashes. The immediate horror was not the end. A new terror began to unfold, invisible, insidious, deadly. Radiation, the little boy bomb had unleashed it. Few understood its nature then, but its effects soon became horribly clear. People who seemed to survive the blast began to fall ill days or weeks later. A cruel delayed sentence. Symptoms were agonizing. Nausea, vomiting, hair loss, purple spots appearing on skin, internal bleeding, unrelenting fevers. This was acute radiation sickness, the body poisoned from within. Many succumbed to this unseen killer, adding to the already staggering death toll. The city was not just destroyed, it was contaminated deeply. The long-term effects were a cruel legacy. For decades, survivors, the hibakusha, lived with the fear and reality of increased rates of cancer, leukemia, thyroid cancer, other forms. Children were born with birth defects. A shadow passed to the next generation. The full human cost is still unknown. A wound that refused to heal. The bomb's reach extended through time. Fallout, both early and delayed, settled over the devastated land. Microscopic particles carrying radioactive isotopes, contaminating soil, water, air. Though radioactivity decreased over time, the initial exposure was devastating. The fear of this invisible poison haunted the survivors constantly. It created a stigma, a deep unease. The unseen wounds cut the deepest. News of Hiroshima shocked the world. The scale of destruction was unprecedented. A single bomb, a city obliterated. The atomic age had dawned, and it began with an act of terrible violence. Humanity now possessed the power to annihilate itself. A chilling realization spread globally. The rules of warfare of existence had been irrevocably changed. Ethical questions burned fiercely. The deliberate targeting of a civilian population, was it a necessary evil to end the war, to save more lives in the long run? President Truman believed it was. Others argued it was a war crime, a moral line crossed. In 1945, 85% of Americans approved, but that consensus fractured over time. As the true cost became clear, public opinion shifted slowly. Decades brought reflection, new perspectives. Support for the bombings declined. The initial justifications, once strong, faced scrutiny from later generations. The debate continues to this day, a complex, painful discussion about necessity, morality, and consequence. The shadows of Hiroshima stretched far, reaching into the conscience of the world. Hiroshima stands today as a symbol, a city reborn from ashes, but it carries its scars with solemn dignity. The Peace Memorial Park, the Genbaku Dome, they are reminders of that fateful day, a plea for no more Hiroshimas, a testament to the resilience of humanity and a stark warning of the catastrophic power we wield, a call for peace, forever etched in history.